All right, so we're going to discuss how to import panapto videos into YouTube. It's actually not super difficult. There's a couple of things that I've learned the hard way. Made a lot of mistakes doing this, so let's jump right into it. So one of the biggest questions is why do you want to move your videos into panapto? Well, or from panapto. Panapto is a fairly good service. However, there are some quirks about it that are not great. You don't actually have a ton of control when you use Panopto. They only give you a link, and sometimes it can be troublesome working with those links. So you working with YouTube, you actually get a little bit more control in some ways. Um, the biggest thing is the automatic transcription. There is a way to do transcriptions through Panopto, but what I found is it's easier to do it through YouTube, and it's actually the transcriptions are actually better um, because of the algorithms that Google uses and the way they do their transcriptions. They're actually pretty good. One of the other things about Panopto is like actually today I started looking for some of my old Panopto videos, and I ran into an issue where I couldn't find a lot of my old videos, and because they went through some upgrade, and basically, long story short, a lot of my stuff got lost. I eventually found it, but if you don't have control over your videos and something happens to Panopto or the university switches to a different service, then it is a mess. So it's actually it's good practice to have control over your own stuff if you possibly can. That way you can, put it YouTube or move it wherever you want to do. And also, one of the things about using YouTube is actually really friendly for cell phones and tablets and stuff like that. And so when I made the switch, a lot of my students really liked it because um, they were able to just click a link and watch it on their cell phone or watch it on a tablet or stream it on their smart TV or wherever. So let's jump right into it. So the first place you have to go is the Panopto site. I have all these videos. This one I just did. So I want to convert this video into a format that's usable by YouTube. So one of the things I would suggest that you check is you want to make sure that it um, is in the right resolution. That resolution could be whatever you want it to be. It's really a personal preference. I generally like to keep mine at 720 because the higher you go, the larger the file is. But I like to keep mine at 720 because if you have it lower than 720, I used to have my videos at the lowest resolution, and when I would upload it to YouTube, it would look horribly. Um, it would look so bad, and so I eventually stopped doing it that way because I end up having to redo those videos. Not redo them, but I had to download them again in order to have them in a decent looking format. So this video is already in the correct quality, but if it wasn't, if you wanted to change it, you would do this and you would hit the apply button, and then you would generally have to wait a couple minutes in order to you have to wait because it has to um, recreate the video and upload it back up to the site. So, and if you have a large video, it may take a long time. So, you click that, and then when you come back, because it won't allow you to download the video while it's still processing, but after you download it, you can just hit this button and then download it, and it downloads in a MP4 format, which is good because that's what you need in order to upload the video to YouTube. All right, so we have the video. We saved the video, depending on how large it is. All right, so now all you need to do is go into YouTube. So when you go to YouTube, you go to YouTube and you hit this button right here, which is create a video or post, and you want to upload a video. Okay, so you have to decide whether you want the video to be public or unlisted, or you don't want it private, because if it's private, then not even your students will be able to see it. Uh, but you want to put it at probably as unlisted. That's what I do. I make these playlists, and then so now you have to figure out where the video is located. Oh my goodness. So, video has to be MP4 format, and once you upload the video, it will automatically start doing its thing. There are settings that you can mess with. I have a certain convention that I like to use for all of my videos, because I place them into a specific playlist for my students. So this one's a 704 video, so I put it in that playlist, and then sometimes and so it's pretty much it. Maybe there's some, mess around with these settings, figure out exactly how you want the video to look, and any setting that you would like to use there. And generally, you have to leave this open while it's processing. But shorter videos are a lot quicker. So this one's almost done. So they have this translations button, and I've never actually used it, but you can select the language and translate into other languages. Again, I've never done that. I don't know how it works or how well it works. I just upload the video, and because of Google's requirements, they automatically have every video transcribed through using a computer program. So the transcriptions are actually really good. Even when you don't speak 100% clearly, a lot of the times I found that it transcribes it pretty well. Okay, so this video is done. So you go to basic info mode and you can select your thumbnail. I find that to be pretty important because it helps the student when they're actually watching the video. And then from there, you will see your URL is here. But if you hit the done button, it will pop up here also. It says, so this is your video. Oh, actually, it's still processing. So, but at this point, the video is still processing. You can walk away from your computer, and it is ready to go. Okay, see, now it is done. And so this is the URL. If you send this to a student, they will be able to watch it. And so really, you have to question whether you want it unlisted, public, or whatever. But when you open the video, let's just open it and see what happens. See, you don't get the concept of theory is extremely important when we're talking about research methods and statistics. Generally, yeah. So it takes a while for the actual closed captioning to pop up, but if I leave this video and come back to it, it will allow me to go and view the closed captions. You can also, once you create the video, you can go back and do editing, like simple things like if you want the video to start at a certain point, you can change that. So this is the editor. You can edit all types of things where you want to start. You can do some basic editing, like if you want to cut out a specific section, if you want to change the thumbnail. This is, the three options that it gave me, but you can also drag and drop an image file in order to change the thumbnails. But that's basically it. When you, if you put it in a playlist, you will be able to find your videos in your playlist. If not, your video will just remain inside of what is called your the Creator Studio, YouTube Creator Studio, and we'll have all your videos there. But basically, once you get the link, you can send it out to your students, and then not have to worry about ever losing that video again, because it's always going to be stored in YouTube, unless Amazon buys YouTube or something. So that's how you convert your Panapto video into YouTube.